Welcome back. This is CS, and we are going right into it with SMSU going up ramps here on A site. Devin picks up one.
But a lot of gunfire here. SMSU trying to push their way onto site, and they find another one, but they lose another on the trade. Now the CTs have fully rotated. SMSU just 2 players left alive, 2 versus 3.
Interesting what is happening. Just got back from some tech timeouts. Unsure really what
Oh, wow. He was so ready for that, but Beepster wins it.
Win coming in for what college is this?
This is a good question. I don't remember off the top of my head. MST Gold 2. I do not know what MST stands for. I only think of Yu-Gi-Oh when I hear MST.
Looks like
SMSU gonna be going for the same sort of play. No, they're going through mid. They're going crazy through mid here. They do pick up one. A lot of damage done to the second player. And another kill. Oh, holy cows, SMSU, they run them down with Tech 9s. And that's why everybody hates Tech 9s. Is the run and gun is so strong with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we get game volume down like 40%? It is really loud. It's loud for you as well, right?
No.
Oh, maybe I'll just lower mine. We're fine.
All right.
Oh, wait,
yeah, that was mine. All right. SMSU once again going for the classic A ramp strategy. However, MST looking like they're ready for it. However, they're not quite. For Ozzy picking up one for the round.
And you can see, oh, here's a lineup here from SMSU, but they throw it out. They already have a player pushing that angle, so it's not really needed.
Devin with the exchange. Bedster. Yang picking up one.
Oh, not able to finish that kill. 3 bullets left.
2v3, definitely losable for SMSU if they don't stay on their Yang with
what a grenade.
Yeah, for real. Oh my goodness.
It is so frustrating when you're playing CT and just a perfect grenade lands under you and it's just like, oh, there goes half my health.
I think that's one thing maybe they're utilizing from their prior game is the use of grenades. We saw them playing against a much more experienced team, and the grenades that they were being thrown, we saw a lot of grenade kills. We saw a lot of use.
Yeah, we heard a lot of talk, really.
Yeah.
When the team came out of that game, they said the main thing we learned is you don't need to just sit passive on the other side of a smoke. You can hamper a few rounds through and try to get some chip damage, try to get a kill. That bot is looking at the ground. And SMSU, they do get on the site, looks like. No, they get shut down by the Deagle here. The Deagle fighting a lot of pressure.
Deagle forced to fall back, though, a little bit as Yang picks up one. 3 left here on site now, just 2. Krish with another for the round.
Oh, another good grenade from SMSU. Those HGs are paying off.
I mean, this is a vast improvement from the prior game. I mean, even just looking at the util that SMSU is buying, it was almost like they were scared to buy util last game, and now they're stacking it up. Well,
I think one thing that can really get in your head is when your economy's under pressure and you can't afford both guns and your grenades, a lot of people just say, let's play the round with just guns and armor. And it puts you in it's a catch-22 because you need those grenades to get on site. It's really hard to get on site without them.
Yeah, I mean, we're just watching MST have to fall back because of them.
Yeah, man, look at that. Like that Molly, he's going to pull somebody out of a position, force SMSU. They don't have to look at that angle. They know they would hear the tick of the Molly if they were there.
SMSU getting the plant and picking up 2 on the round 3. SMSU just pushing forward, getting these picks. Yang.
Look at this clear. It's so smooth. Doesn't leave an angle to be checked. He checks them all. SMSU with a great start.
I mean, I feel like this just shows the preparation that's gone into this map.
Yeah, but that's the weird part. I don't think SMSU really plays it. I think it's been a lot of games that you find in solo queue that you just get a little bit more comfortable with them, but I don't think this is on their top picked maps at all.
That's definitely interesting. I mean, the util usage.
Look at this. An op comes out from the CT side here. This could be where it changes. SMSU, they trade the kill immediately.
So useful. A flash coming out from Frozy. Devin, however, falling to Frozy.
Yeah, and this is like every Vertigo map I've ever seen. You hit the same site about 15,000 times, and you hope you win.
Getting one from the smoke. SMSU playing a little quieter here, waiting for the enemies.
Gets the
kill. The trigger discipline there from Yang.
Very, very nice. I think this is SMSU saying, you know, we're frustrated with how last week went. Let's come back and let's show them how it's done. Let's get some rounds. Let's get some games. But we do have to mention there was a technical issue from the opponents here. They are playing with a bot, I believe. I don't think this is the real player. So it's just an unfortunate situation. SMSU used as many pauses as they were able to try to allow that player to be able to connect. Hopefully they can connect for map 2. Like to see at least a fair map.
Absolutely. One of the more unfortunate aspects, but at least the game is not canceled and it can go on. All right, SMSU looks like they have control over this B site, and bomb will be going down here shortly. Repositioning coming in here.
A lot of damage. SMSU, they win that gunfight. Frozy boy with 2
a
kills.
Pinch coming in here. Not anymore.
Oh, 2 versus 2. Oh, 2 versus 1 as another grenade lands. This is going to be SMSU's, I think, highest like grenade damage map that we've ever seen, because we've seen like 4 kills come from those HGs. Looking at the team that I watched last week and comparing it to this, way different.
It's not the same team.
Yeah, it's good to see. You know, they were a pretty new. They've played like. Last semester they played with a few of these players together, but every year it feels like there's 1 or 2 people changing out, and it can just really throw off the synergy of the team. So it's really exciting to see them getting some synergy on this week and playing around that grenade a lot more, playing together.
Absolutely.
Looks the SMSU playing a really heavy mid, but give them all off here.
Going to be stalled here for just a short while.
And I like to see this one player walking back to make sure that they're not going to get flanked. Try to go back towards the default here.
SMSU still trying to push ahead here. Picking up 1. About to swing, maybe get another. However,
SMSU a little self-flash. Ooh, that HG did a lot of damage.
I almost wonder if SMSU's going to fall back.
I'd like to see the audible being called here. They have B site. They have a player all the way pushed up. Maybe they're going to use him as a flank here. One player has to fall off to deal with it. I would have shot that body, I'm not going to lie.
Me too. Shot narrowly missing here.
Now a 1 versus 2 required.
Bomb possibly going to go towards the A site as we...
Yeah, in a bad spot. It's hard to play op in a 1 versus 2 here.
Yeah.
This is not a map that you get a lot of those easy angles to choose.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think SMSU kind of, where they went wrong this?
I think they got held up in mid like way too long. They saw that they had a player that was getting pressure on B. I think they should have just called the rotate to B, play around that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or that player on B needs to activate. The op's hard to activate there, but if he's able to like have an AK and push up behind that mid pressure, and then you end up with your own pinch on mid, that could have been successful.
Absolutely.
Look at this. They read the rotate so well. Is he just going to save, or is he going to go for it?
Gonna go for it.
Oh, what a shot. He's going to get it down.
Unaware of this push coming through. Oh,
he wins it! Oh, what a play.
Speechless. Truly speechless.
Lucky to have lived through the initial spray. And then he just finds the right angle when he leaves the smoke. It's just, his head's right there. It's almost hard to miss.
Absolutely. And as observers, we can see where the enemy is, and you have to think Yang couldn't see any of that. He didn't know where the enemy was. Great clutch from him.
Yeah, I can't believe he won that round. Especially, he takes the second to get the op kill right before planting. A lot of people get in their head that, hey, I'm out of time. I need to go for the plant now. But he knew he had enough time to get that kill, and it paid off big.
100%.
Ooh, a flank there, though. SMSU, they lose 1, they trade it. No, they trade a different kill.
Another. SMSU making their way up ramp, however, does get Allison.
Ooh, Allison gets behind still. SMSU now in a 2 versus 3. They have to recover bomb. But they got a minute to play with. They got time.
Just trying to assess the situation here. Trying to figure out how they're going to make this work.
You can see SMSU have no idea where these CT players are. It makes the situation really hard. It's a good movement from Yang there.
Absolutely. Does get picked up in the end.
Allison's with a 4K on that flank. That flank went big that round.
Yeah. I mean, MST needs more of that if they want to close this gap.
Yeah, definitely. And especially, you know, CS used to be a 16-round win. Now that it's 13, 7's a much bigger deal.
Absolutely. And SMSU's economy is just so healthy that even that one round doesn't get them close to having to save. Allison close on this B. Looks like that smoker. Yeah, that smoke missed.
But there are really hard smoke angles on this type of map.
Yeah. Ooh, Allison. Allison. Getting that pick.
Get some information with that jump, Krish. Gets one.
A 3v4 situation for SMSU. Op on this B site as smoke begins to fade.
SMSU feel a little stubborn in the way they like to hit sites. You know, you saw this Stonewall come out from that defense, and SMSU, they forced it with 2 players rather than assuming, hey, you know, we can try pushing a different spot or wait a little bit for this utility to go away.
Absolutely. I almost want to see them rotate back towards that B. One of their biggest giveaways right now is the fact that if they can't hard hit the site, they're rotating to the other one. And it looks like MST's reading that majority of their players towards that A site. Yeah,
SMSU, they definitely should be playing like mid this round. You know, when you get stuffed on B site, you don't necessarily have to go A. You can still go to B. You just want to do it from more angles than one.
Yang going
See,
to pick
that
up
is
one.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Another on the round, one more. He does not know.
The up misses. Oh, SMSU get bailed out, but SMSU, they have to get their other players rotating. They're moving fast now.
Yang just playing for this time.
He did his job. He prevented. Oh, are they going to be ready? He's on the defuse.
With the kit.
No, SMSU don't get there in time. I don't know if it wasn't communicated properly to the team where it was planted. It looked like SMSU was a little flustered. They didn't know where they needed to be spamming.
Yeah, I will say one thing that I know with this SMSU team is that they don't really buy kit much either. So maybe they're not expecting the enemy team to have that advantage over them, not thinking that 4 or 5 second defuse is possible from the enemy team.
Yeah, I think when the economy's under pressure, sometimes you assume that the opponent might not have bought the kit because there are other things that they want to buy. But SMSU, not expecting that, or maybe just a little bit of a blunder with where the bomb was planted, but 100%. Not a big deal. You know, this is still I think it's even, relatively even between T and CT. So they just need to get a couple more rounds on this side, and they'll be happy.
100%. Yeah, I mean, good call from MST to get that defuse kit. I think that's almost a win condition sometimes, catching the enemy team off guard with a fast defuse.
It's so fast with kit. It's just 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a massive advantage if you're unable to win in the gunfights. Buying those kits, buying the smokes, just going for a smoke defuse is sometimes the right call. As SMSU get through a timeout here.
All right. Looks like the classic A ramp rush is in store. MST already kind of realizing this as they're setting up into a position to offset this. However, Regis completely caught off guard. Devin picking up one, but TF2 going to trade that out as Krish picks up another towards the site. 2 left for MST. What are they going to do in this situation? Yang picking up that trade. And now it's just a 1v3 with Alson on flank, but Yang is too quick with it. Yang, MVP of that round.
Yeah, definitely. Yang, and he's had a lot of MVP performances in this map. If we look at the scoreboard, I believe he's going to be top of the scoreboard for him. 17 kills. Only 4 deaths. He's been alive all this time. All that damage dealt. Look at that, 1,600 damage dealt over this map.
Very impressive, especially with the limited amount of rounds that they have had. All right, this mid rush coming through a little hesitant. Possum whipping the shots, and Krish takes advantage with Bebster as well.
You feel a little bad for MST there.
Allison with 2 though.
That was such a good setup, but
Allison with the 4th on the round.
Ooh, almost, yeah.
A 1v2. Allison taking out all of SMSU except Bebster. Now it's up to Bebster to close out this round.
And now it's a read from both teams. This is the intense part of CS. It's feeling out how the game's going, trying to understand where you think he's going to rotate to and where he's going to be coming from. Bebster is going to get the plant down here, it looks like.
Yeah.
So CTs are on rotation.
This is a hard round. I feel like as Bebster, you have to play super safe, 5 health.
I disagree. I think you take an aggressive, try to reflank your opponent. Try to figure out where he's clearing from and get behind, and then just get the free kill when he jumps onto the defuse. Ooh,
yeah.
But he wins it anyway.
Absolutely. No, I do agree with you on the aggressive angle, just because you get a better chance to catch them off guard.
Yep. But it's a hard
scary.
read.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just walk into them and die. So.
Yeah. It's definitely, it's hard because in either situation there's win conditions and they lose.
Yep, and there's just variables. The other person could read what you're doing and just get a free kill.
Yeah.
SMSU going to be on the defense now. And they just need 4 rounds on the defense, so we'll see if they're able to get that.
Absolutely. Looks like they're spreading out quite evenly, but this A-ramp rush from MST might be... Oh! TF2 completely caught off guard.
Needs to peek. Team needs to help each other. They're spamming too much.
Bebster with 1, getting that trade. Backing off a little more, realizing that nothing is safe. Frozy Boy with another. Bebster with a clean headshot. Does get picked up, though. A 2v3, now a 1v3.
Wow,
Nice.
SMSU win that. It looked kind of bad.
Yeah.
At the beginning of that round, it really looked like SMSU was going to get ran over, but they were able to fall off to safe angles, take some pop shots, get some chip damage in, and then the retake came in. That rotation from the other side comes in from behind.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Bebster and TF2 having separate positions definitely seemed to slow MST's initial rush. If they didn't slow down, I think they would have picked up their kills there.
Yeah, it can be a very difficult position, though. The Glock is not the best running gunning gun. If you had something like the Tech 9, that's where you expect more of that running and gunning and being able to get on site quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Allison with 1.
Frozy Boy taking the long angle with the SMG.
Bebster, Frozy, Bebster. Each of them picking up their own. Bebster in the smoke, trying to get another.
Not expecting him to be behind him.
Never expect someone in that angle.
Oof.
Frozy with another.
But we see the bomb headed towards B site by the looks of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think this was the... I mean, it's hard for MST right now on attack.
Oh, and gets there in time, and now they're going to know this plant's coming down. Krish is on his way. Oh, he's not expecting him to be peeking.
Ooh, good kill from Krish.
Yeah, I think that was a good fake. He almost had Krish there, and then you bring it to a 1 versus 1. A lot more room to play.
Absolutely. No, it's hard right now for them. I mean, they only have 4 players. They have that bot, but that bot isn't with them entering site. Yeah. So.
Wait, it looks like he's reconnected now. I don't see a bot anymore.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, no bot.
I didn't see when he reconnected. I think it was a while ago because I think I recognize all these pictures.
Okay. Well, I
didn't think you could connect once you're in match, but
yeah,
apparently I was wrong.
It's nice that they're able to.
Yeah, we definitely prefer a fair match on that end.
Allison with 1, however. Oh, no. Just gets picked up.
Oh, another good grenade from Krish.
100%.
Oh, that one wasn't so good. That one set the building across the street on fire.
Rosie picking up one.
Just a 2 versus 1 now. SMSU, they're down guns. 16 HP versus Rosie Boys 32. It's anyone's round. He's got an HG. Is he going to use that? He's not going to see him pushing.
Tough position to be in, SMSU.
Wait, did he ace that round? Wow. Very nice. I did not notice that he got all the kills.
Holding his team on his back right now.
Yeah, SMSU going to go ahead and call a timeout. I think they're going to talk about discussion of, do you buy this round? Do you save this round? I personally, you're at 11. I would probably save a round. Play just gun rounds only from this point on. You don't need to break their economy. And then they're probably going to work some sort of interesting setup. We've seen a lot of pressure on A. We've seen a lot of late B site rotates. So just keeping that in mind and maybe setting a trap for a play.
100%. Definitely going to see that same save come through like you mentioned. Interested to see whether or not they'll possibly like stack a site or what they decide to do since they're saving. I feel like SMSU, when we save, we tend to go big.
Yeah, SMSU wins a fair amount of their save rounds. They're pretty practiced with the deagle. You see like 4 deagles coming out here. And SMGs are really deadly on any round if you can find the right spot to play it.
Absolutely. Looks like this round is just about to start. If you're MST, what do you think you have to do to win?
For this round specifically, I think I would play it slow. I wouldn't want to fall for a stack trap here. In general, I think they need to get some more smoke grenades and mollies out into their A site hit. It just feels like there's not enough utility coming down during the hit.
100%, yeah. A lot of angles left open and left a chance.
Yeah, exactly, and it's just hard to win every gunfight. CTs have a little bit of advantage because they can choose which gunfights they're taking. Ooh, nice
Rosie,
flank there.
Not even aware of that. Hard to be. This round kind of at a little bit of a halt. TF2 picked up Yang looking like he's going to be saving. Honestly, a good call.
Yep.
AK in hand.
The AK is really nice to bring across. You can't get that on the CT side. It is the best gun in the game. Wow, best rifle in the game. So very nice to bring that into that CT side. Especially SMSU should be able to buy next round.
And the AK is really nice for someone like Yang who's been popping off.
Oh yeah. Have a very clean headshot, so bring that AK. One shot kill.
Absolutely. Looks like seeing that.
One thing we're noticing though is SMSU's a little overbuying on their CT half. When you're CT, you don't necessarily need that head armor if you know they're going to be on AKs because the AK kills in one hit anyway. So you usually just buy the body armor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunate timing right
yeah,
there. TF2 with one.
Now he's in a bad spot though. He's got to stand still.
Yeah. Plant going to come through for MST. I do want to note the player on their flank who's going through mid and will be wrapping here shortly. Going to see one of us fall as Frozy falls to that flank. Yang aware and does pick him up.
Now a 1 versus 2 for SMSU, and they need to defuse, so a lot to be done. Needs to move pretty quick here. There's another molly going out.
No defuse kit on the side of Yang.
I would imagine that there is one on a body, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, maybe too far away. Not enough time.
SMSU gonna need to maybe save again here, and this is starting to get close.
Yeah, this is where you have to start getting nervous as SMSU. Only a couple more rounds you can save without having to worry about possibly going to OT or just losing 11-13.
Now the T side gonna try to work the other site here.
Yang falling back, trying to play for his team. I will note that MST definitely likes to play a little bit more slow most of the time. At least like with their site entries not being as util dump heavy as SMSU's were.
Yeah, I think SMSU is also defending with slightly less util than their opponents were. But there comes a lot of utility into SMSU's position.
Absurd. That headshot, so clean. Plant does come through, and Krish gets one on the round. A 4v3 on a save round for SMSU. Trying to get any damage they can in. As we see Devin pick up one on the round. Yang, Babster, TF2 all down.
Now Krish left for a 1 versus 3. Gets one, but unable to get the others.
Unfortunate. However, I mean, as the save round goes,
that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and we see, you know, 2 people in the team pretty poor. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think SMSU has a chance to break the economy unless there's being ops purchased here.
Yeah, we're starting to see MST's economy get pretty comfortable as SMSU's economy is getting really scrappy.
But they have a full buy round here. This is a big round for SMSU.
Devin with Yang on the round.
And SMSU lose the person that's kind of been anchoring the rounds for them.
Not the best start to a round, but we've seen worse.
Yeah, still very winnable. A lot of mollies coming into SMSU's position.
All right, this retake situation going to be Frozy and Bepster each picking up their own. Devin with a molly kill onto Bepster.
Now a 3 versus 3 SMSU. They're getting utility dumped again.
TF2 with one.
Oh,
Krish picking up that
SMSU
trade.
2 versus 1 now. They find the last guy.
They do have a kit though. Krish defusing.
Go ahead and stick. Only 14 HP. This could be close. He gets it!
Nice.
SMSU win the round. I think that's a blunder from Regis to not be contesting that. Maybe he thought he was out of time.
And it brings it to match point.
Yeah. Now SMSU just got to win one of the next 5 rounds.
And this is where you want to be because MST cannot afford to make a single mistake.
Yeah. And ooh, SMSU's economy under a lot of pressure though. Not a lot of utility coming out.
Yang on the Deagle. However, we've seen him pick up numerous amount of kills with the Deagle. Util coming through on this A site as MST prepares to fully attack, and Possum taking out Bepster. Possum with another.
Ooh, Frozy Boy might be in a good spot here.
Possum with a third.
Oh no. Gets lost in the smoke a little bit there.
Absolutely. Position given away slightly. Frozy does get one.
Not going to expect this player.
Overall, there's not much when the economy is looking so weak as we just saw.
Yeah, I think we'll see SMSU save here. Save, then play the last 3 in full buy rounds. I actually would like to see them not spend very much money at all.
Yeah, I'm going to note that, okay, that's good to see. Saw one player down to like $400, and I was like, a little rough, but all right. Looks like MST is going towards that A ramp. Seems like they love playing A.
It's just this map. It's everybody plays A. There's so many walls that are spammable. There's so many Molotovs that can come in onto the CT positions here. It pushes everyone back, and you get on site for relatively cheap.
A 4v4 as Babster picks up one. Now a 3v2 for SMSU. 2v2.
But they're down guns still.
Down guns, but they are trying to make something work.
Oh, you heard him.
Away.
One less step there, and I think that's a kill. Hard situation to read, though. Is able to upgrade to the AK.
Krish, unfortunately, without a kit this time, as time is ticking. One down.
Maybe you're gonna go for the defuse here. It's a 10-second defuse though. Yeah,
Yep.
no time. But everybody dies. SMSU probably should have saved there maybe. Hard to say. It's just you're not gonna break the economy, so.
Definitely a difficult position to be in.
SMSU do have a full buy here though.
Yeah, I mean, would you almost say that getting an op would be a good solution to what they're facing?
Only if you're gonna go for the aggressive ramp peak. It's the otherwise you're just gonna get utilitied off this whole time. But I don't know if SMSU, they don't play a lot of vertigo. I don't know if they have the lineup for the flash that gets him into the position. Yeah,
I'm just noting that MST is just, their util usage is so limited already, and they kind of just swing the angles. Bomb planted already for MST. More utility coming in. Grenade does deal some damage.
Ooh, jumps up, but there's too many people alive to go for a jump up like that. SMSU, they find 2, but they lose 4. And this is gonna get close. 12 to 10 here.
This is a scary place to be in. SMSU hopefully saving this round. Hopefully. Because if they don't save this round, we see them go to 12-11 if they lose.
No, they're not saving. They're buying out.
I think that's
maybe some frustration in the team, but maybe they have an idea how to make these guns work.
If they don't win this round, then they're saving. Well, they're
buying again next round, yeah.
TF2 with 1.
But SMSU is currently thinking that 2 rounds of half guns might be better than a round of full guns because they haven't had a lot of success with the full guns.
Trades coming through.
No, he runs out of bullets. That was an important kill, and now Yang with the XM needs to play 1 versus 2.
This is a tough place to be.
It's an impossible place to be. So little time, no kits.
We're just gonna see MST get up. Wait a second.
Oh, he gets it, but does he have time? Where's the bomb?
Oh, bomb. Not sure
where. You can't find it. Oh. Oh my gosh, they couldn't find bomb. He had the time. I can't believe that happened. I get the confusion though. It was planted in an irregular spot there. It's not where you assumed it was.
Definitely not in the smoke.
Yeah.
All right. SMSU's kind of last chance at this before going to OT.
If they win this round, SMSU take the map. If they lose this round, it goes to overtime here.
Yang playing this aggressive angle, which I personally love to see. Not quite.
I like to see some more flash for aggressive peaks. A team assist there a little bit. Especially Yang's been so hot.
There, as we're speaking of it, Yang picking up 1 on Olsen. And Krish playing this aggressive mid angle. I think SMSU, you know, playing aggressive is what they need to do. But
yeah,
also,
I think they get utility dumped too hard if they don't play aggressive.
Absolutely. Also do want to note, though, that this is one of the first rounds that MST has not gone just a ramp rush. So.
And it looks like it's going to cost them. As SMSU, they've picked up 3 random 1 versus 1 kills. It's not the devastating utility we've seen. SMSU lose one of the 1 versus 1s here.
Absolutely.
Oh, misclicking through his gun.
It's a power play kind of thing, you know.
Oh, what a flick! They lose TF2 boss to that. Just
3v1.
1 person left.
They don't know he's rapping. Grenade
there,
does
they
come
see it,
through.
and the grenade did come through. Gonna go ahead and tap bomb. Yang's gonna play with him, and he's gonna go ahead and hold the defuse here. He's got to live.
Diffused.
He lives through it. SMSU, they take map 1. That's Vertigo going SMSU's way. Wow, what a crazy game. Yang, definitely the MVP on SMSU's side there. I would be really curious to see how many grenade kills they had that as well. We're going to be back in 2 minutes 30 seconds with game number 2. So we'll be back shortly. And welcome back to SMSU Esports. Getting into game 2 on Dust 2. I believe this was SMSU's map pick. And they are starting on the T side. Should be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Dust 2 is one of those maps that, you know, it's a very popular map. So
it's one of my least favorite maps because of the ability. And they fixed it a little bit to get shot when you're getting to sight as CT. Oh, a little bit of a shot in the head from a teammate there.
Krish looking to get his revenge on the enemies, does pick up one. Throws you.
Oh, look, listen to those pistols all go.
Yeah. How many shots have been fired already?
One player left on the CT side. SMSU pick it up. They're going to get plant money as well. SMSU with a very nice starting round on Dust 2. That's what you like to see from a night, you know, Dust 2 when it's your map. It's really nice to get the pistol. Just start off how you want to start off.
An SSG? Never mind. Looks like SMSU is going to be going towards this middle area here, as we see 4 MST players pretty close. Catwalk being closed in on.
This player hiding in pit. Is SMSU going to be ready for it?
SMSU does
One person swings to try to clear it, but the other players aren't helping. Oh, they finally get him. SMSU, they lose 2, they get 2. 3 versus 3.
Last player, no, a 2v3 still.
Oh, that grenade cleared the smoke, and we weren't ready for it. It gets flicked on now, a 2 versus 2. Very expensive round.
Absolutely. They do expect this flank to come in, and they are aware now that Possum is still there behind them.
Ooh, Krish peeks it and gets the kill with the Mag 10 at that range. Is kind of crazy.
Allison looking towards this catwalk.
Krish making money on that Mag 10. That feels good. SMSU lost a lot of players, but if you get kills with the Mag 10, you get a lot of money.
Absolutely, and it does look like he picked up a Galil at the end of that round, so.
It's almost the ideal circumstance. You get all the kills with the SMG, and then you pick up a rifle, a better gun. And he's going to go ahead and play that Mag 10 again. I don't know, maybe feels good with it.
Sure look good with it, so.
Yeah, exactly. 3 players pushing pretty fast out a long. SMSU not going to be contesting it, but they get lit up in mid.
Webster already down to 19 HP. Scary to be in.
SMSU, they're bringing bomb out long. Okay, maybe they realize that they don't want to put bomb in a dangerous position here.
Going through the smoke. Krish, will he be aware?
Oh, almost wins it with the Mag 10. But not quite able to. 1 long. SMSU get the trade. Get 2. And now a 3 versus 3 again. Another one in long. SMSU feeling hot here, using utility to try to clear the angles now. Webster gonna have a spot if he sees this CT player. Oh, oh no, he's looking away. Oh, he gets him.
A 1v2 now for SMSU.
A 1 versus 1.
Absolutely. Vexa looking towards this catwalk area. Webster.
Oh, look at this flank. He's going to go all the way along.
I mean, if you're Webster, you have to start thinking about the time, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be ready for this. This is a peek. What a smart play from MST there.
Great bonus from SMSU, though. Do pick up 4 on that round, taking out a lot of that.
Yeah, but I think they actually bought up into that bonus. They bought a couple rifles with it, so it was more expensive than you think.
Yeah, that does look...
Yeah, they're unable to buy in the round after.
Yeah, my head was...
Both teams pretty starved for money here.
Awesome, already picking up Crush on the round. A lot of utility being thrown at this A area. A long completely taken from MST. Bomb making its way up towards that mid area, heading towards that B site.
2 people pushing through the smoke. Are they going to expect the person on site? SMSU, did they win that? Oh, that must have been a whiff of global proportions because SMSU did not look at him at all.
SMSU getting this plant down.
A very good plant. Trying to finish this kill. They do get the kill. But they lose the round. That's still a good save round, though. You get bomb plant. You take 2 guns away.
Not a bad round. All right, and we do see a timeout here for SMSU. Trying to figure out what they want to do with their limited funds. What do you think you have to do if you're SMSU in this situation? I mean, on this save, do you want to go up A, mid, B?
I'm a little disappointed they overbought last round. When you get the bomb plant and you still can't buy, that means you overspent. If I'm SMSU, I'm probably going for like a long A play with Deagles. The nice part of Dust 2 is it's a really long range map if you play the long range territory, so you can afford to play Deagle a lot of the time on this map. If you want to play B, you're looking at more of the Tech 9. You're looking for a deep smoke. You kind of want to pop flash through the smoke and tunnels, but it's pretty dangerous because a lot of the time you'll get mollied in tunnel and you take so much damage on entry.
Yeah. I will say I'm quite confused. We see Bebster here at 0 cash, almost making a hero rifle play. Oh, does sell the rifle. Yeah, I was very confused for a second. Multiple SMSU players were looking like they had 0 cash. However, they will be playing towards this A area, like you said. Molly's going down, and unfortunately 2 SMSU. Yeah. 3 players down. MST looking like they're trying to sweep this round away with a flawless victory. And they might just do that. Frozy Boy, however, crushing their dreams of that. And just
tough for SMSU there. And just when that much utility comes through, SMSU try to force it a little too much. You've got the Deagles. You can reassess. You can play mid. You can keep your spawn control. You can wait when you have the Deagles because you're not limited to short range like you would be on the Tech 9.
Yeah. Their A-hold so far, MST, has been impeccable. The mollies, the grenades, the smokes. SMSU can't seem to crack it quite.
Krish pushing up. SMSU, they lose 1 in Cat.
Krish making his way up. And does pick up 1 on the round.
So you gotta be expecting
Isn't
the
aware.
second player. No, he's not.
And 2, 4v2 now in favor of MST as we watch Yang work his way up A long. Seeing if anyone's exposed. Picks up 1, picks up 2. Oh! We see the 3rd converted. And he knows where this player is. Does
he lights him up, but doesn't get the kill. Frozy, only 5 HP.
Frozy with the advantage on this round knows exactly where he is. However, only 5 HP.
Yeah, but now he's going to lose track where he is. He could have reassessed. He could be anywhere now. He's going to have to get plant down, meaning he's stuck on site and he can't be clearing angles. Maybe expecting him to be CT. I think he heard it there. Oh, he stood up. I think he had it if he didn't stand up.
Absolutely. And the crosshair not quite on that head level area.
Yeah, just upper body.
A very close round, almost made possible with that 3K from Yang.
Yang really broke that round open. A little sad to see it go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, But we also have to think, you know, it was a very close round, but Yang definitely overpeaked there. I mean, got the 3K, but did not have to go for the 4th.
Especially when you have a teammate coming around, you can just play the 2 versus 1.
Absolutely. I understand, though, wanting to get that 4 would be a nice clip.
Yeah, for sure. Now an op purchased, holding us in mid. SMSU, they lost 1 at the beginning of the round.
And Bepster brought to 19 HP, a common theme for him this game.
There's another kill with that op activating. Krish taking a lot of grenade damage.
Oh, Molly. SMSU playing so slow, waiting for someone to overextend. And Krish does pick up one towards that catwalk area.
Another op kill here. This op is crushing SMSU.
Player with 6 HP and a player with 19 HP.
I heard the bomb get picked up there.
Krish.
Trying to cover these mid angles, but a lot of angles to clear, a lot of players to clear with very little HP for SMSU. And there is the op with a 4K on the round. SMSU lose round 6 there, or 7.
Yeah, SMSU looking like they're slowly having their angles taken away from them. I mean, A site, they're unable to take long at this point. Now mid, covered with that op, unable for SMSU to peek.
They buy a scout, try to deal with it.
However,
ooh, but the push up mid catches SMSU off guard here. SMSU not looking very confident on this map.
Not at all. I mean, this round already looking like they're in shambles. A full buy, however, looks like they're scared to go out. Unsure of what to do. SMSU slowly taking over this space. And Krish does pick up Devin.
Ooh, but a trade in mid picking up Yang.
And Krish does see a player behind that box area.
Now SMSU going to try to use utility to be able to push into sight.
Jump spot from Allison. Does get taken out by Frozy Boy as 2 come in for MST with trades. And unfortunately the round is over. I mean, maybe what we just saw was an understanding of what they need to do, in the sense that MST is burning so much utility at the beginning of the round. And if they wait, and maybe they default, maybe they burn some time off of the clock, their opponents won't have the util and they can gather and maybe hit site.
Yeah, I'd like to see some pressure on the opposite side of the map. It looks like they're pretty heavily rotating. And SMSU's not pinching the sites like they should be. Given a 1 versus 1 opportunity, but unable to win it. And SMSU, they're down 2 at the beginning of the round.
They're down, and their economy right now is in shambles. Barely any utility, barely a buy. I mean, do you think they should have saved?
I don't know. If you can get Galil's AKs, it's usually fine. I would play it. But I think I would like to just see a little bit more defaulting, let that utility get used, and then use your utility.
Yeah, I think my only qualm with this round is the lack of utility. I mean, barely able to afford a proper, I mean, as you stated prior, AK is the best gun in the game, and I don't know if it hurts to save.
Yeah, and I think they're also feeling a little bit of a pressure. Down 4 rounds can just start to feel
overwhelming. And
yeah, giving up the 5th round, and then all of a sudden it's 7-2, and now if we lose the next.
Yeah. I will say it feels like SMSU just doesn't have proper flashes on this map to get them off of those angles. I would love to see maybe a flash into mid, maybe.
See, this is a round I would 100% be saving.
Yeah.
You know, you're only affording 2 Galils and utility.
Looks like they will recognize that end save. No, it's hard, but I feel like if they're not taking advantage of the mid space, we need to start seeing maybe a flash through mid, taking those fights, those duels, catching them off guard. Right now we're just kind of seeing, you know, maybe some catwalk, maybe some B main, A main. None of it's working. We need to maybe see a flash through the door.
Yeah. But the problem that they're having in long is that there's so much molly dumps into that doorway. It can be really difficult to play early round. Yeah, I would like to see a flash over the top, coupled with a flash through the door to make sure you're flashing everybody, but wait for those mollies to dissipate a little bit. Or even throw the first flash, see if they throw the molly, and then go from there. Try to bait that utility out a little bit more. I'd like to see a little bit deeper mid smokes so that you can play mid. That op is holding them right now. Might be that they don't know the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, 3 down A long. And, I mean, we barely see any towards this mid area.
So look at the way they dump this utility every round. It's 2 mollies, it's an HG.
Crosshair not even looking at the target.
Yeah, he was getting ready to peek himself.
Yeah. Was almost ready to swing.
There's a kill.
Webster with 1. Looking
Here's
for
a
this.
reloading, going for this. Unable to find it. Here's the Tech 9. Need to be moving a little bit more, I think, with that Tech 9.
All right.
But an okay save round here.
I am curious what SMSU is going to do in this.
Yang buying the op.
I mean, that might be their win condition here. Yang in a great position to go down mid here, catch anyone going over.
There it is. There's the first kill.
Smoke does come through. Yang with bomb, I do want to note.
SMSU's going to try to get out tunnel, but there's that utility dump again. And there's 3 kills very quickly. So SMSU don't know what to do when those grenades come in. Yang finds another kill on mid.
Yang kind of aware that A long should be mostly cleared. A theme for MST is just early utility dump and then rotating back towards that A site.
There's a very quick scope in and kill.
A beautiful shot.
Yeah, I can't believe that hit. It was so smooth.
Yang.
They don't have a smoke for cross, though. That's the biggest problem of this round.
Absolutely. Slowly digging them out of this hole.
Should be using the op to clear this, but look at this. This flank is going to be coming. SMSU are very indecisive right now. He's going to get the site. And not able to. That flank comes in too quick. And that just comes down to SMSU being a little indecisive there. They need to move that op up a lot quicker to play with the rifle.
Absolutely. That shot just unfortunately not connecting. A very hard shot to hit.
Yeah. And SMSU on their last round of half here. Really hoping to put up at least one more.
Would be nice to see. Seeing sort of a look at mid from SMSU. And 1 is picked up from Webster.
Yep. Very nice. Get the kill in mid. Now we're going to see the rotate into A. I would like to see SMSU push through spawn here and actually not. No, they're going to commit to the A site. Now 1 player in CT is the last person defending this. SMSU have 3 into just 2 players left on the CT side.
Yang playing this anti-flash. Looks like Possum still has that op, trying to make it useful.
Could finally release that breath I was holding.
It's almost like you can't breathe for a second there. SMSU does pick up that last round, which is so needed. Yeah,
and Yang kind of carrying SMSU, kicking and screaming to a 3 rounds victory because he is 15 kills.
Yeah, doing his work on this team, trying to push them over the edge, trying to get this victory on this map, and hopefully on this defensive side we see more kills coming through for all of SMSU.
Yeah, I'd really like to see some of the other players getting active here. Oh my gosh, Yang with 2 right off the bat. Here comes the push.
Ammo
Gets
is getting
one
low.
More. Trying to live. Unable to. Oh, wait. SMSU 4-stacked A site. I thought he would have one more with him.
All alone, but still gets 3.
Yeah, however, but they give up a free kill there.
This is looking a little scary.
Oh, SMSU, they clean up the last 2.
It's rounds like that where you can almost see it in an alternative world where it goes poorly for SMSU.
Yeah. Yeah, if Yang dies without getting a kill on site there, let's go ahead and watch a replay of that.
Victory on this map, and hopefully on this defensive side, we see more kills coming through for all of SMSU.
Yeah, I'd really like to see some of the other players getting active here. Oh my gosh, Yang with 2 right off the bat. Here comes the push.
Ammo
Gets
is getting
one
low.
More. Trying to live. Coming out from Yang there. Getting that 3K on the entry. Very big deal on SMSU. They are, I think they're all in on Yang just carrying the B site for him. They say, you know, we can win the 4 versus 5 on A site if you can just hold B for us.
Getting close. Picks up 2.
Full blind as well. Oh. A lot of moving while shooting there from SMSU, both players.
Yeah, 3v3 currently. Not what you want to see when SMSU has bought up.
Gonna use that HG to clear the smoke.
Webster getting 1.
Okay, SMSU, they find 2 for clean.
A 3v1.
And Krish picks up the last kill. It ends up not being near as bad as it started. You know, a 2 for 2 is pretty bad for SMSU at the beginning of that round, but they clean up the rest without incident. And they're all FAMASs, which is a decent rifle to be playing into the AKs.
Yeah. It was a little scary, TF2 losing that gun that early, just because giving that enemy a FAMAS doesn't seem that ideal. However, it does work out for SMSU. And
I wonder, is SMSU going to switch up? No, they're just going to keep playing the 4A strategy. And Yang's going to get challenged again. This is going to be an important position for him.
Yeah, bomb is dropped.
All 5 people on the other side of this smoke. Oh, he backs into him. And SMSU, they lose B site.
It's almost like you kick yourself in the butt because you only had 1 over there.
Yeah.
And mid, not even clear.
Not expecting that location.
SMSU almost shunned out of this site. Except.
Ooh. Not able to land the shots there, given an opportunity. And that's a pretty clean round from MST.
Yeah, does look like SMSU bought into that round, so forced to be in a bad economic position. And that round, just kind of shaking my head a little, the lack of help for Yang.
Yeah. But it's kind of what they've opted to do for a setup. They're trying to find some pressure on a site. I don't think it's been very successful, but we'll see if maybe they switch it up a little bit here.
Something I would love to see. Maybe on this save by doing something crazy, whether it's catching them off guard and going up towards mid or even pushing out of A. Something that, I mean, MST is not going to expect. They're going to need something to catch them off guard this round.
Yeah, I would like to see kind of a deep mid smoke into like a funnel out mid, try to get control of cat, try to get control of lower tons. You can control both sites from just mid on Dust 2 because you have access to cat and you have access to tunnels as well as CT.
Yeah, SMSU definitely. I feel like this is kind of like a do or die moment for them. Is this how they handle this save?
Yeah, it's tough when they're on 10 already. So I'd really like to see it be a gun round that you're looking at for being, okay, is there a chance here?
Yeah.
But putting them onto 11 is tough as well.
Yeah. Very limited mistakes SMSU can make at this point.
They do have one player pushing mid, putting some pressure here.
And they do pick up one. Picks up two. Krish trying to claw them into this round.
Yeah, and just backs off. Very smart. SMSU. They trade ones in long. They get two from Bebster.
SMSU doing amazing things on this save round.
And now just back off. Smart. Don't give them. Now you have information. You just don't want to be found now. Let your teammates rotate over.
Smart.
Okay, now get ready to play it. No, you got to play it together.
They're being smart. However, this is still scary position. 1v1's being given almost.
Yeah, after he got mollied off, that needs to be communicated. I actually think he hides on site and the other person comes cat. Oh, no, now we're to 1 versus 1.
And Devin
the other player does come cat, but SMSU get bailed out by the bomb positioning. Yeah. That's Crash, actually.
Oh.
They have the exact same profile picture, so I can see why you'd be confused.
I think that was Yang who picked up the kill, yeah?
No, it's Crash.
Oh.
I read the name at the bottom, so I'm 100% sure.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many same profile pics at SMSU we love to see. All right, Krish with this op towards mid.
Lights 1 up, Lights 2 up, but no kills confirmed yet. And HG into a good position, could pick up 2 though.
Bebster, here's the rotate.
And now a lot of cat pressure here. Is SMSU going to be ready for this?
TF2
taking low.
Down. Reinforcements coming.
Trying to get here to help their teammate out. Oh, a great play with the USB.
SMSU kind of finding a swing of things. Round's a lot more fluid.
Now we're going to see some economy pressure on the attack side here. Looks like they're going to maybe buy up into this. They're buying for neck. No, just kidding. I lied.
A B hit in store.
But they do have a player mid now. This mid player is actually kind of a secondary B player. He can get to the rotate pretty quick.
Yang responsible for this beast. I hope he will have reinforcements this round.
I don't think they've been splitting very much, so SMSU should be kind of aware of what's going on here. And here comes their push towards. Are they ready for this?
TF2 here on cat.
Oh, we're sitting with grenades out. Not the right time to have it. And SMSU lose 3 on the mid push. Yang, he's trying to get in a position to go big. Webster picks up 1. Yang picks up another. A second. A third. Now just 1 player left, and he's lit.
Such good gun skills and mechanics from Yang. Playing that perfectly.
Don't know if I like the smoke push. Should be waiting on it, and yes, he is. And now the other side's open. Now Yang put in a wait, no, the bomb's on site.
And Yang maybe playing a position they won't expect.
Very nice from Yang there. Bails SMSU out again. SMSU has utilized Yang very well in this match. 25 kills, top of the leaderboard while down.
Just in shock of the mechanics that we witnessed from Yang. That third kill.
That
so
third kill was
impressive.
crazy. It was a good flick.
Yang going to this B site, his home, his.
Ooh. Not expecting him to get out that quick, and no one was covering him.
Ooh.
SMSU, they do get a trade kill, but he's forced out of the position. Doesn't get cleaned up. 4 versus 4. SMSU have a lot of information now. They don't need to peek out aggressively. That was very good.
Ooh, Frozy Boy.
Very nice from Frozy Boy.
And the third on the round, looking for
Keep
his
together.
fourth.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Closing this gap, one more round, and we'll see a tie for SMSU, 10-10.
And they pick up AKs from that too. They get the better guns picked up. We're gonna see a force come out from MST here.
MST not utilizing any of their timeouts that we're seeing. Interesting. SMSU being very on top of it with taking those tactical timeouts when they need them. Yang quick on this B site. Does smoke off the angle. Does pick up one.
And meanwhile, Krish picked up another kill. I didn't see where that came from. Probably mid. Yeah, it looks like a mid player.
This AUG doing work for him.
Go for a reload here.
Aware of this mid, just checking, making sure that no one's pushed up.
Frozy Boy maybe gonna push himself here.
Is this the play?
Pushes right into 2. At least they get information. But SMSU is now a 3 versus 3. Yang still alive. TF2 gets a kill. They get bomb location as well.
Bepster does pick up
2 versus 1.
This is what you want. Paso not aware of the push up, however is hyper aware now.
The second player coming from SMSU gonna go for a flash. SMSU going for a reset. They didn't like their positioning there. They're gonna fall back towards mid.
I love to see that from SMSU, not taking that ego peek and possibly throwing in the round.
Yeah, just not feeling comfortable with the angles that they were gonna have to do. But now a 1 versus 1 on site. I think you were right. I liked them backing off of that fight, but they didn't group up. They both went to their own individual sites. I'd rather see them both sit mid, just play the retake. It doesn't matter if they get bomb plant down. And SMSU gonna go ahead and call a timeout and go for a play here. I think this, maybe there's a great idea they have ready, but when SMSU's firing, sometimes it's hard to call a timeout because you lose a little bit of momentum. Maybe they're thinking SMSU's getting a little much too much energy. Focus down, calm down, focus up for the round.
Yeah, absolutely. Personally, I feel like timeouts when you have that kind of momentum sometimes deter from.
Yeah.
It's easier to overthink and make mistakes.
I agree. But if they have a good idea, sometimes you find a read in the round, and it's worth slowing people down because this is going to win a round.
Yeah. We'll see. I get nervous. I get nervous just because why change something when
everything's been working?
Yeah.
Yep.
Although maybe this is a flawless round that we're about to witness here from SMSU.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you looked how they've been attacking. You say, "Oh, I see the easy play here."
Yeah. I mean, maybe a read that anytime MST makes noise on a site, it's all 5 of them.
Yeah, and I do think SMSU should be a little bit more okay rotating at least one player slowly over when they hear noise, because I do tend to think, but look, right now there's a little bit more of a default coming out. This is the first real default we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, as I spoke of it, I saw them splitting and...
Wait. SMSU had enough money to buy but he's playing a shotgun anyway. Don't like that.
Yeah, not a fan, but...
Oh, a smoke is going to land on Bevster's position here.
Krish taking out Bevster.
Gets a trade. Does get traded back, though. Oh, no! Not expecting the peek. Does live. Oh, the grenade's going to do a lot of damage, though. Yang gets taken out. And this is why I was scared of the shot. Oh, it works. There's no way that should work. But he can't even get a good gun. That's just a MAC-10.
Oh, wow. 2v3 in favor of MST.
Okay. Did trade up for a better gun now. Let me go ahead and flash sight. Oh, if he wins that, that puts SMSU in a much better spot. But, oh, not quite able to make it. SMSU down around now. Need to win 3 to take the game or 2 to bring it to overtime.
It did feel like SMSU lost some momentum there. Shotgun choice, maybe not the best, but
I don't know if it had significant impact because they kind of lost the round in mid before that.
Yeah. Just unfortunate that they didn't have quite the firepower that they.
Yeah, and it could have been a big deal because we did see that he was stuck at the A-long doors. He couldn't push out because he didn't have a good enough gun for a long gunfight.
We are watching SMSU kind of take a more passive position on mid, not even peeking out in the slightest.
One player here. Oh, that flick was crazy. Frozy boy gonna play in this smoke. I don't mind this when you have an SMG.
He hears it all.
Yeah.
Frozy boy
and
aware.
You're kind of hoping to find this member when you push the smoke. Oh, he thought he would push through. So SMSU know they're all on B, but they only have 2 people left.
SMSU
now,
a 10 to 12.
They have to win out in order to bring this to overtime. If they lose a round, this goes to a 3rd map for sure. An intense moment. SMSU did save quite a bit last round. They have a bye this round, but not a full bye. So we see a MAC-10 coming out.
Yeah, I mean, this is intense. Moments like this in CS.
There's no other game like CS when you get to this point in the map, in my opinion. The hype, the strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even in the game, and I'm stressed. I'm stressed for them.
Yeah, I'm very stressed. SMSU, they're up 1, a 4 versus 3.
Catwalk going to be contested here shortly.
Frozy not reading, not playing with their teammates. SMSU, they give up a site.
A 3v2 for SMSU though, as Yang finds 1 on the round. 20 HP and a dream. Ying's going to take that catwalk area. Does get traded back, but a 2v1. Krish.
2v1, and they're moving off. SMSU, a 1 versus 1, but he's lit, and SMSU, they take that, and we're going into the last round of regular. Okay, I think he found it in time. Oh, wait. Yeah, he found it in time.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
That's why I just hold the bind when I'm walking around and wait for my character to just auto start defusing.
Oh, goodness.
So SMSU, they need to win this round to bring it to overtime.
All right.
But their buy is terrible, to be honest. FAMAS, UMP,
I mean,
XM.
I don't know how much an AK costs, but I'm surprised.
Krish gets taken out early.
TF2 mauling off that angle.
Knows that there are at least some people here. They smoked it.
Flash does come through. Frozy going through that area multiple times this game. Has
Yeah,
he
I do
learned?
not want to see him push.
Has he learned? Has he learned?
No, he didn't, and he's going to get knifed in the back. Nope, shot in the back. SMSU need a 1 versus 5. SMSU fall in Dust 2. That means we've got a map 3 yet tonight. We will be here even later. And we will be back when that map's ready, probably about 5 minutes. And welcome back, SMSU fans. We've got the last map of the CS2 series. Map number 3, going to Mirage, a map everyone that's played any Counter-Strike has played. Dust 2 is also like that, but I think Mirage is more taking over as the map everyone has played and everyone sees. So SMSU should know what they're doing on this map. Maybe a little bit more set plans than Dust 2. Krish really trying to draw focus over to him, and SMSU, they're going to be walking on the site here, but they're not fighting together. Oh, Pebster wins that gunfight. SMSU, a 1 versus 1, only 5 bullets. Oh, find it. I would rotate. Ooh, doesn't matter. Krish is better.
3 for the round of picking that up. SMSU with
Gets
gun.
the bomb plant down just in time. That's extra money in the pocket. It's always good to see. An extra 300 per person adds up a lot.
Absolutely. Pistol round. SMSU has secured it.
I'm going to guess. I've watched a lot of Mirage. They rush B.
They rush B.
You get the Mac 10, you run out the window, and you just start spraying people down. No, they're not. They're going for mid.
Ooh, SMSU. Webster with 1 on the round.
A little bit of damage traded back onto the SMSU players, but all players left alive. We're going to see it execute onto B.
And there are 2 here.
There's the Mac 10.
Down. 1 more on site. Still not quite seen.
Ooh, good flash. Ooh. 1 player left, SMSU, trying to figure out where that player is. And I think he saw him right there.
Possum.
Yep, definitely saw with that jumping spray.
Well, Possum Pog, 64. Nope, he's taking
And did
down.
Krish get it with the Mac 10? No, he swapped to a Glio. Still, a lot of money made again. SMSU have been very successful with the Mac 10s in those buy rounds, that first buy round after the pistol. And it builds up a big amount of money. I mean, look at how much money, Krish. He bought an AK for somebody. Or did he sell? He sold.
Oh, he sold?
Yeah, well, you can refund now.
Yeah, sorry.
In CS. You didn't used to be able to.
I was thinking of like, he sold the round. All right.
Ooh.
Vexa with 1 on Krish. Krish does end up selling. All right.
Yeah, he sold big time.
Window will be mollied off here as SMSU look to take over this B site from the cat area.
But also pressure on the A site, forcing them to stay. Finds 2. SMSU, they should rotate back now. But Frozy, he's in a bad spot here. This is with bomb.
1v3.
1 versus 3.
Now 1v2.
I would like to see him drop into window here. Yeah, this is a difficult spot to be in because there's so many angles they can come from. And you're kind of roped into just looking at this one. The guy would shoot out window at least. Yeah, there he goes. Don't have to play it. Okay. I would smoke this off and drop mid. Woo. You gotta be expecting that map to be closed a little bit there, but SMSU do good on their bonus round. That's not a bad outcome at all. They're going to go ahead and buy up here, and we'll see the first full gun round come out from both teams.
Very, very impressive. I like how SMSU seems to be splitting a lot more than they have previously, working their way into like A or mid. Watching as Yang gets through that A site and ends up picking up, I think it was 2 that round.
Yeah. It really kind of saved the round from being in a really bad position. Krish finds 1. And now SMSU pushing underpass. Just some damage, taken pretty low. Here comes a grenade, and that's going to take him out.
A lot of things happening here.
SMSU missed the jump, and now they're going to decide to play B, it looks like. They lose one, trying to fight for B site, but they lose another. And all of a sudden, a 1 versus 4.
Frozy in another impossible scenario. Looking to maybe just take some of the guns out of their hands.
This is going to be a jump peek coming, probably.
I think Vexa did spot him out.
I don't think he had the angle, but he's playing like he did see him.
Yep, they're very aware of where he is here. But Frozy. Unfortunate.
A little bit more confidence there, I think, would have been big. It felt like he was so scared of peeking that he was walking too much.
Absolutely. You stop saying that word. Yeah, sounds good.
SMSU Tech 9s and Deagles here. This is the T side pistol. This can be very annoying to play against because if the first person finds an opening, it can just feel like you got ran down and your upgraded guns didn't really matter.
Yeah, and I mean, we're seeing that just come out here with Krish.
Find 2. SMSU up a player right now. But the mid push is going to come in. A grenade onto their position.
Now a 3v3.
3v3, and they have B site, but oh, he loses the angle. Need to hold that.
Grenade.
We'll go ahead and try to smoke him off. He's going to push through the smoke right away. Oh, he loses that 13 HP.
Such a close fight there.
Oh, Yang, he might be predicting this. Oh, but just above his head.
All on TF2.
Nice try. 2 players taken pretty low, but SMSU unable to confirm those kills. Means that economy stays good for the CT side.
Timeout coming out for SMSU.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to call a timeout. I don't know if there's been any reads into the CT side, but I think they've had a lot of success in mid. They do have to be aware of that smoking connector. They've played the top side of that smoke twice or 3 times now, and they've been punished twice for it.
Yeah, I like SMSU's A splits so far. I mean, we've seen very limited, but that mid pressure seems to get them off of A, and you know, most of the time they're able to get a player up there for free.
Yeah.
So maybe something like that coming out from SMSU.
Yeah, they've done a lot of like under to A split to connector, and it's been pretty successful so far.
Maybe with just a little bit more util and coordination around like that possible. However, the B site from MST looks like a pretty firm hold.
Yeah, I mean, B side is kind of feast or famine usually for a CT or for a T side. It feels like if you get momentum on B side, it can feel impossible to hold, but it's really hard to hit because you're coming into a few funneled positions. One player can go pretty big.
Krish trying to find an opening here in the mid site.
Ooh, they got bailed out a little bit.
Lineup coming in from Bebster.
SMSU throwing the grenades for an A-site hit, but one of them misses. Top stairs missed. And a player goes and gets a kill from it immediately. SMSU in a 3 versus 3 now. As Krish picks up one in mid. They get the kill on the stairs, 1 CT. They win that one as well, just the last one in jungle.
Should be playing safe here. Last player on MST down to 10 HP.
Oh, I thought the grenade would kill him.
Another flash coming out here.
SMSU really dumping utility. They do get the kill.
Nice round from SMSU. definitely taking a look towards that A site, noticing that it's been weaker, noticing it's been easier to get onto, and they take it away.
Now, looking at how SMSU's performed the last 2 maps, has SMSU been winning more attack rounds or defense rounds? I feel like they've won more defense rounds, if I'm correct.
I feel like it's really depended on the map. Like,
Sure.
I mean, on Vertigo, we watched them take away the T side.
Yeah. No, you're right.
On that first half. However, obviously last map was, they started out on T side and they barely could get momentum.
Yeah.
So I think SMSU's proven to be kind of momentum based, and they took that time out and they started losing. SMSU has a little bit of momentum now from winning that last round.
Oh, he jumped over the bullets. We're going to have a fight in a B here. Oh, he does get the kill. SMSU going to have to clear this, but he's not ready for it. He gets it anyway. Doesn't matter. Babster pushing forward, trying to get on site. Just 1 player remaining on the CT side.
And just speaking to that momentum, I mean, going from rounds where SMSU's barely getting by to now a round that's, you know, 4 versus 1, just because they lost the prior round. They're playing safer. They're working together as a team.
Yeah.
This momentum that they have makes them confident.
And very nice bait and switch. The person from the opposite position is the one peeking the ankle. The other guy is waiting for a peek off contact. Very nice from SMSU. Are we going to see a broke MST? No, they can buy, and that's an op coming out. No armor, glass cannon, op. This is a high risk, high reward strategy coming out from MST, and we'll see if that op is able to make his presence known, or if SMSU can take the round and force a save.
Looks like that op will be a window, and it does get one.
It's so good, and I think SMSU got a little too antsy to peek because the smoke was still coming in from Yang.
Yeah, a little bit of an overconfidence situation.
Frozy Boy gets a kill though.
Much needed. Now numbers are evened out to a 4v4. Bebster working his way up in this mid space, trying to see if anyone's going to overstep. TF2 with 1. Yang taking over the spot, going to maybe see him, and he does.
Very nice. Doesn't take too long. Takes just enough time to line up the shot, but doesn't wait too long for somebody to come from flank. Very well done. You see some people get in their own head when they see somebody just standing there not looking at them.
Yeah, some people take that and they almost take too much time to kill them.
Yeah.
Vexa
kind of trapped into CT market. Oh no! It's fine. They secured the kill. They got the op. It's a little sad to lose an extra $2,000 there, but it happens. It is. It landed almost directly under his feet.
No, they were using their utility trying to clear out Vexa. I mean, a little too late, but regardless.
Well, they just wanted to make sure they got the kill, I think.
Yeah. It is sometimes fun to kill your teammates as well. A little bit of banter sometimes.
SMSU, Yang gonna go into Palace and play this with an op.
Frozy lining up the flash. Will be a sign for them to get out.
Webster does make it out on site.
Krish with 1.
Using the molly to make sure he doesn't have a player under.
Trades coming in.
Yang just gonna
2v4.
hold CT. No. Maybe expecting a flank here. Oh no, both people look away. Oh, he's not going to go for it. He's going to try to find an exit frag here when SMSU leaves site to not die to bomb. Or a little sneak in.
Well,
SMSU might not even give him an opportunity. They're all going to exit the other way. A little sad to be the CT member here because you really want to find a gun upgrade. You don't want to play this SMG next round. He actually wants to die instead, but no, he stays alive. That's going to be costly for his economy.
it almost looked like he was looking for a kill on the other side of the map. Then just couldn't find anything.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was going to play for the exit frags, but when SMSU exit the other side, what can you do?
Not much.
SMSU going for maybe a B play here. Pretty heavy setup that direction.
Frozy and TF2 making quite a presence on B.
Oh! Did he hit him in the shoulder?
Unsure,
I thought he hit that shot.
But a rare whiff from Yang, possibly going through the wall.
Oh, this player's tucked. SMSU's not going to be expecting that. Oh, Krish clears it.
Krish knows, and Frozy is there to clean up.
A very nice
Rotates.
Pinching from SMSU here. This can feel really hard if you're CT now. People coming from every direction. Oh, he doesn't even get that kill.
SMSU working together so flawlessly right now.
Frozy boy maybe got a little lucky there to not have died.
Yeah, I mean, gotta have luck on the side every now and then.
Yep.
Thankful to still keep his weapon though.
Yeah, and look at that economy for SMSU.
Yeah.
15,000 on one of their players. He should start buying for the other players to make sure he's not going to cap, because I believe he will cap at the end of this round.
Frozy with a flash over towards that B site. SMSU doing a good job of overall defaulting.
Yeah. And we are probably going to see some contact in that B apps here. Is he below the window or is he in up? It looks like he's below. Yeah, okay. So no contact for now as SMSU tries to push around and figure out where the CTs are playing. Tries to figure out where they want to play. Oh, gets a kill out Palace. That's going to signal SMSU to go for the A hit. One person playing Firebox. They're going to be expecting that.
Webster about to clear.
Firebox is going to get a free kill. He does, but SMSU, they get the trade anyway. It's not a big deal. They're going to recover bomb. They're going to go for the plant. And they do have a player on the flank. A lot of damage through those boxes. Webster picks up a kill.
Frozy in a good spot.
Another op drop. So good for SMSU.
Webster coming up huge in these rounds. Impact upon impact.
Very clutch plays. Went to the top of the scoreboard with that kill.
Yeah. Different SMSU players rising above in this game.
I think it comes down to SMSU feeling much more comfortable on Mirage than the past two maps. Just looking at how they're playing, it looks like they have set strategies for Mirage. That they're doing stuff, they're defaulting more. They just feel comfortable being alone and not being a part of that block team.
Yeah.
But it just opens up so many options. And look at this, dropping a smoke for Yang. They know that he has the lineups here, so they're just going to let him throw it.
I feel like this is a good it's good when you're so confident and so comfortable on a map and you know so many lineups that you're dropping grenades, you're dropping things at the start of the round so that you can replenish when you smoke those things off. Just truly showing how comfortable they are.
Yeah, this smoke is actually going to get picked up by Yang, and he's going to throw them both at the very beginning. So it's not as much for replenishing. It's he's got a lineup, and both smokes can be thrown from the same spot. So he's going to get there and throw them both. That's how the window and connector both get smoked every round. Yang's throwing both of them.
Quite the job for Yang.
Yeah, it's actually pretty common in CS to do that. I don't know. Well, I guess it's just hard to get the second person in the same position, right? So
Yeah,
just easier to drop it over. Yang does pick up a kill. SMSU 5 versus 4. They're using the op to take control of mid here. They're going to go ahead and smoke connector. Looks like that symmetric smoke had missed. Webster picks up another kill. SMSU 5 versus 3. They're going to go ahead and rotate towards B. One player on B. Going to be challenged here. And SMSU win that one as well. One more person coming out. Market door.
SMSU overall doing a great job of holding sight, clearing it out.
Not expecting that. Frozy boy gets taken out.
little closer than we've seen prior. 3v2. And Vexa picks up another. A 2v2 situation. TF2
now
picking up
1%. SMSU, there's no time left, though. They just have to waste time here.
Dancing around on this site.
Probably start exiting. Gets the kill, and that's the half. SMSU with a dominant T-half. Just need to pick up 4 on the CT side, and that will be game secured, Series 1.
Exactly what you want to see here from SMSU.
And really, if you're MST, you kind of need to win Pistol here. Pistol sets you up where it ends up putting you in an okay position to be on T side, because you get that round, you get the bonus round, and then you probably force up yourself so you can play the gun round even.
I mean, that's their win condition. If they don't win Pistol and they don't win the second round, I mean, it's already...
Yeah, exactly.
11-3. TF2, though, picking up 1.
SMSU, they lose 2 on the site.
SMSU.
Gets planted.
Down in numbers.
Nice movement from Yang there. Gonna make the jump. Krish playing top stairs. SMSU, they don't have the utility to force them off these angles. 2 people left, 1 person left. Gonna get peeked by everyone likely.
I mean,
that's the Pistol.
There's worse things than MST picking that up.
Yep.
That was their win condition.
I would like to see a SMSU save here. Full save. Literally no dollar spent. So that they can buy up all that utility in the 3rd round of half. Yang gonna go ahead and buy the HG. Maybe hoping that they push A and hitting them with an HG here.
Looks like it's going to be
It's
towards
gonna be
mid.
HG could go big here. No, it does not. SMSU lose 4 at the very beginning of the round. Febster gonna jump out.
A quick, flawless victory.
Now, the unfortunate part of that is look at how many MAC-10s were purchased and how many kills the MAC-10s got. That is a big part of this economy boon. They are going to keep those MAC-10s, though. They're going to choose not to upgrade to the AKs. So this is to build an economy for the half, to go for a play like this. If they had forced the AKs, is to get rounds before SMSU can start getting in that win condition number.
Yeah, looks like we're going to see Yang pushing up, does pick up Regas, the only one with an AK on their side. MAC-10's left to do the work. Yang looking for his second.
Oh, he's going to get challenged again. He wants to pick up that AK if he can here, and he is going to.
Webster falling along with Krish.
SMSU lose 2, though.
Bomb headed towards that
3
B
versus
site.
3. This is kind of a hard situation to be in. Are they going to be expecting this flank? No, they're not. TF2, he's going to try to get that kill. Doesn't. But Yang picks it up. TF2 gets that one. Gets that one as well. SMSU, they take the round. Off the back of TF2 boss. Missing the first spray, but figures out what was going wrong and hits the next 2.
Really, really important kills to get there. 10-5 now for SMSU.
And look at that. The 2 people that are alive in the round, 2 kills, 3 kills. No one else had a ton of impact on that round. Just those 2 players carrying SMSU through the round, bringing it to 10.
I mean, this is where, if I'm on MST, I'm getting scared. That double digits number.
It's hard when you're still, like if you're at 7, 10's not such a big deal. 5 can be tough, especially they're fully invested in this round. Oh, maybe a half buy come out next round if they lose. But SMSU gonna put a ton of pressure on them. And again, they're putting Yang on an island and just saying, go to work. Oh, but he loses that gunfight. SMSU needs to rotate now. Krish gets caught a little bit.
Krish now.
Swings out. Finds a little bit of damage. There's a lot of mollies here. Krish Trying to find a spot that's not mollied. SMSU getting caught with their grenades out too much. That's so funny.
That's criminal.
That is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Frozy Boy gets a kill there. Oh, loses that though. Frozy knows where he's at. SMSU out of time in this round. Gonna make it expensive, hopefully.
Ooh.
There's another one. And he's gonna try to save. I don't know if he'll get out in time. Looks like he might. Oh!
Almost.
That comes down, you know, about 4 months ago, they made a patch that made the bomb slightly bigger because people were getting out too often. And I think that is what caused him to die there because I think in the old patch he lives.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, SMSU going to have to save up here, and that's that infamous 10-7 if they lose this round that I was talking about. It starts to not feel so bad to be on the losing side.
A full save here, except a couple deagles on the board.
And they lose Yang right away. Oh, almost picked up 2. Oh.
Krish in a tough scenario.
SMSU just want to make this expensive. If they can bring this down to just 2 people left and not able to. 10-7 though, still very doable from SMSU side. They should be able to full buy this round.
Yeah, this is getting a little too close for comfort if I'm SMSU.
Yeah, but they're gonna go ahead and call a timeout, discuss what's been going on, maybe cool off the enemy team here. This is a time where I completely agree with this timeout call. The T side starting to get a little momentum. Let them cool off, talk through a strategy here. Maybe change things up, maybe play another person on B with Yang.
Yeah, maybe having some more mid presence. I feel like that's something that SMSU's definitely lacked.
Yeah, and that's why normally you play 2 on B and 1 is a mid player. He plays that catwalk angle, and it really helps your mid and is there in case something goes on B side. But SMSU must kind of sense that their A side has been weak, so they've been keeping more players on that side.
Definitely a tough position to be in. Money low for SMSU.
Very low.
Economy just not quite stable enough where they can buy comfortably.
Yeah.
A lot of shields missing.
This is a little bit of an overbuy in previous rounds because seeing these SMGs come out, not ideal.
All right. Just off the bat.
Oh, they are going to swap things up. Yang's playing over here on A. I know he played there on the pistol. He blocked the smoke. But he dies for it.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Yang picking up that spot.
HG could pick up a kill. Oh, not quite.
Does get one quite low. And Yang!
Oh, good spray down, but he's traded. That Palace player breaks apart SMSU's hold. SMSU now down a player.
Possum doing a really great job of upsetting these positions that SMSU has.
Oh, he's not. He didn't see him. Yeah, not a big fan of SMSU, how often they've been on the Negev. Rather see full buys coming out here. They're going to have to save again. It's going to go to 10-9. Unless SMSU has a trick to pull out of their hat.
What do you do here if you're SMSU?
Save this one. I'd buy 2 to 3 HGs. I would HG stack down mid. Hoping that they run like 4 people mid and just you find a couple kills. If that works, great. You're in a good spot for the round. You can play it. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat.
No, me too.
If that doesn't work, you know, it's just a cheap round, I would full buy. I would look to put extra presence on A site and mid, and I would play a retake or defensive on B, playing like market window and just using it for sound cues, and just really try to put some increasing pressure on this T side, because this T side has not had a lot of just random pushes that they've had to deal with. We haven't seen how they respond to that. Sure, maybe they're good at responding to that, but maybe you find a round out of nowhere where they're just not ready for the aggression to come through the CTs. We haven't seen a lot of CT aggression. That's what I would be looking at if I'm CT side. But SMSU not going to go for that. They bought the scout here and a UMP. I don't know how I feel about that. There, Molly comes down, does some damage.
Ooh, SMSU does see one here.
That is a lot of guns. Oh my gosh! TF2 wins both gunfights with a pistol. All of a sudden, this becomes a winnable round. Oh, no one defending him. Players taken low, though.
Vexa, huge member on this team.
Is TF2 gonna win a third fight? I think I'd buy him a 5-7 every round if he's gonna win these kinds of fights. Baxter finds what TF2 finds it. A 2 versus 1. A 1 versus 1. SMSU have some information, and they win it.
An unbelievable round. TF2.
Oh,
3 kills on the round.
a borderline impossible round there. Won by SMSU. Won by TF2, boss. Just standing there with his pistol and winning 2 gunfights in a row.
5-7, the new AK.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, SMSU must be feeling good after that one. Hopefully that momentum leads them into this next round.
And it's starting to put pressure on the economy. It's not quite there yet. They're not in save round territory on the T side, but a lost round or 2 will.
An unfortunate, not even over peak, but just...
Yeah, it's just a fast kill.
Not what you love to see, but Chris trying to get that trade. But it will not come through. SMSU 3v4 now.
Oh, he falls into the smoke. This is good.
Awesome. Not going to expect that.
Yes, wins that. SMSU 2 versus 2.
TF2 and Yang. They cleaned up the last
I
round.
think
Can
Yang
they clean
could
this?
be in a spot that they're not expecting yet. No, they are expecting now a 2 versus 1. Does get that trade. TF2 going to be required to win a 1 versus 1 if SMSU wants the round.
TF2 versus Vexa. Which one's going to come out on top?
Vexa has been very good this map, but so has TF2. He closes the gap a little bit there. Oh, both players getting lower.
75 HP.
Throwing a flash, pulling the pistol out.
This pistol's done him good. However,
Not
won't.
good for it, though. SMSU lose that round.
Very
11
close.
to 9. SMSU, do they have the economy to buy? Doesn't really look like it. They're going to force it, though. SMSU do like their forces.
I don't know about this force, but we'll see if it pays off.
Especially because I believe SMSU's top 2 fraggers didn't buy.
Krish not taking any damage. Bebster falls. Krish with the trade.
That's good, though. One of their pistols fell, and they picked up a gun for it. Ooh, Regis gets the kill there. Krish is right next to somebody in the smoke. He doesn't know it, though. Oh, it's on the other side of the wall.
Vexa with 1.
Oh,
Frozy.
SMSU just have 1. And that's why that buy is so risky.
SMSU in a position where they might be at a tied game this next round. Hopefully.
Yeah, SMSU one more round to force it to at least overtime. 2 more rounds to win it. And another just weird buy.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about the
I would at least like to see the good guns getting dropped to the players that are fragging and the players with armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some coordination of determining which players should have these guns, where they'd be most useful. Yang and Krish looking at this mid.
Looking at Regis. Doesn't know he's there. Now he knows he's there. And SMSU, they win that gunfight. And they're looking for more. Here comes the kill into Palace. He's jumping on the stairs. He gets him. SMSU now into a 3 versus 3. SMSU pushing forward. And a crazy 3 versus 3 here. 1 pistol, 2 pistols, and 1 rifle. SMSU pushing onto site. Not found any contact yet. They find one under. They find one. Tetris. And the last guy's firebox, and they get it! SMSU bring it to 12. 12 to 10. And SMSU are at least in overtime territory. 1 more round for the win.
Overall, SMSU playing that so well, playing together.
Yeah, they played pretty passive angles, so SMSU were able to get pushed up as a group and play together there. Oh, and the economy a little broken. I wonder if they're smart enough to drop an AK over. He can afford one. No, there's one player who's not on full buy on MST.
That will be an event.
Oh, a lot going on there in mid. Yang maybe lucky that he didn't get taken out there.
Smokes throughout mid. Hard to see it all.
Pushing heavy in apps. Oh, he sees him. Krish gets 2.
Smart plays.
Oh, he jumps. They trade.
Possum Pog 64 here alone. A
4
4v1
versus 1 to keep the map alive. Possum Pog
64.
And that's it. Frozy Boy takes him out. SMSU start the season 1-0. And that is it for CS2. I don't believe we will be having Overwatch on Friday. Our opponents have requested a reschedule. So please tune in next week as we have Valorant on Monday.